What's up? What's up? It's your boy International, nigga drunk as a bitch. I'll be honest with y'all, before I even start with the introduction, I must say, I gotta stop filming on the same days that I Got Drink is filming on. Because he get me pretty lit. But besides that, this is a new episode just landed, new cast, new panel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves, starting with my homegirl to the
What it do, of course, is Kiana, your local friendly production manager of The Antidote. Follow me on Instagram at @FactIsFiction, and also on Snapchat because I be lit and I keep it lit at Quinn Deshawn. Period.
I'm crying with her.
Hey, before you start, Queen, I seen that green circle recently, and
close friends.
I see that green circle. And,
Oh yeah,
you be
my close friends be popping.
I see that. But yeah. You know, so you want to be a Kiana close friends, you know, keep it close.
If I like you, I ask you.
All right. Who we got next?
What's up, world? My name Drew Major. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Sherwood, 1500 North Mark. And you can follow me on Instagram at GangerBrother, GANGR. I mean, my bad, y'all. GANGABROTHER. And you can follow me on Twitter at weedbrownness_weedbrownness, and my music on all platforms.
Man, that nigga from that wood, man. Y'all gotta support that nigga, man. You know, shout out to, you know, my uncle, man. You know, Snowball Trailer, you know, Warfield shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, all them other niggas back there, you know, I ain't gonna shout y'all out because, you know, I know y'all got pinned the charges and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, we got next.
I'm Cinn the Superstar, and you can follow me at CINNHANKTON. That's on Instagram. Check out my latest single, Occupy Me, and you can find that on all platforms, okay?
Check my girl out.
Where you from?
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Hey, look. I already know. Look, I seen New Orleans and I seen Hank this last name. So I'm like, hey, I know you. Hey, look, don't play with him. Yeah, so we got this.
Oh, this your boy Hustla, you know.
The other angry man.
The real nigga in charge, but, you know, THA_AG, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram. I just be chilling. That's all.
Man, let me tell y'all something. That nigga make beats. That nigga fix cars. That nigga do all. Hey, look, that nigga fix computers, make computers. That nigga do everything. I'm telling you.
Man, I do a little bit of something.
Come on,
I'm telling you. I walked that nigga house one day. That nigga fixed a nigga refrigerator. I was like, shit. So yeah. So look, we gonna get into the first topic. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm so drunk right now. I ain't gonna even look at my phone. So I'm gonna talk about something, man. I guess I'm gonna call this part of the current topics, current news. What y'all think about this whole PPP thing and the PPP fraud?
I feel like they need to let me hold something. That's what I feel like.
Going to jail.
Hold on. You think they going to jail? They already going to jail.
Well, from what I've seen, a lot have, not a lot, I've only seen like one or two people, but a lot of people shaking in their big girl and big boy panties because they don't know what's going to happen to them.
Boys don't wear panties.
Some of them do.
Hey.
Don't be problematic.
Some of them.
I'm just telling the truth.
Now we gonna check that box where it say other.
Nah, man, if they scam, let them scam, man. That's how I feel.
I mind my business. Just let me hold something.
The government been scamming niggas for years.
Period.
So
They scamming us every day.
So let me get some get back.
That's how you feel.
Chips used to be 50 cents.
So let me ask you, you don't think niggas be doing the most, man, when niggas be talking about they getting 300, 400 grand, bro, and they talking about they got like a shit like a daycare service or something. You know what I'm saying? First of all, my nigga, when niggas started having daycare service? Right? You talking about dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You tell your baby mom.
Why y'all playing? I want one.
Baby, watch the kids.
I mean, shit, it is what it is though, man. Let them get their money, man. You know, niggas gotta accept what comes with whatever you're doing. So if you're doing it, you gotta accept it. But if you don't get some money, might as well get some money out of this.
I mean, shit, you look at it like the dope game, man. As long as you don't get caught, man, you good, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Everything is risk and reward, my nigga.
That was really opportunity to flip.
They go squirt doing the wrong shit.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on, this is my show, man.
Kick him out of
Man, hey, get him. Hey, look, you better be lucky people frying the drinks and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna keep it G with you. Fuck with you.
So keep it G with you.
Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty straightforward then, I guess, with the PPP. Something else I want to talk about too. I did talk about it in the previous episode, but you know, it's been a pretty big topic. The whole situation with the young lady that run track that got caught smoking weed, and you know, she basically had to do a 30-day suspension. And then from there, her teammates, well, I ain't even say her teammates, but she didn't get elected to come around on the Olympic track team.
Because of teammates.
Well, yeah. I ain't want to put teammates. I ain't want to put teammates on the bus, but you know what it is. But what do y'all think about that whole situation, that whole scenario about her not running in the Olympics and that whole situation actually occurred?
Man, I feel a lot of things when it comes to like testing, like athletes testing professional workers when it comes to marijuana. So when I saw that shit happen, was I surprised? No, but at the same time, I was like, man, the whole Olympic Association can eat my ass and Reed's ass at the same time, because that bitch can run and weed is not affecting like her performance, just like how I feel like it doesn't affect the performance of like professionals and people who work in actual careers who have to get drug tested before getting a job.
Because ain't the NBA not testing for weed no more?
They're not right now.
So it's like,
it was a whole year that they suspended it, so I feel like if the NBA could do it, why not? But when are we going
and they
to
making
have
millions.
our own, like our own?
She's just running for.
Why
You know what I'm
do
saying?
I mean, I'm gonna be real, and people don't like what I say
that?
about
Say
it.
rules is rules.
But no, it's not rules, it's rules. That's a piece of it. But let's be honest, the Olympic ain't an American game. It's an international game.
Yeah.
So not only do Americans have to abide by the rule, Japanese people and
Jamaicans.
every country, Africans, Brazilians, whoever, everybody got to follow these set of rules.
Right.
Now, niggas be like, man, well, weed legal. No, weed ain't legal, because if you think about it, anything that's legal, you can have more than a certain amount of quantity on your person at one time.
Yeah.
Then also in their country, it don't matter if it's legal or decriminalized, because that's their country. She going somewhere to represent us.
Yeah.
So the people who don't want her to go is the people who work their whole life to do the same thing she doing, right?
Right.
So if you know, when I look at it, I just try to look at it objectively and logically. All the other people who going, they work their life the same way as she did, right? To get to be in the Olympics, correct?
Correct.
So if they could they don't have to, you know, if they made the decision not to smoke or do crack, shoot needles, whatever, they made that decision and that sacrifice so they can keep go running and do whatever. Why should we give her a pass for doing something that's outside of the realm when everybody else had to sit there and abide by those same rules? That's my only question.
Yeah.
And then the other side of the issue is niggas be so emotionally invested in something that they don't even see, like, my nigga, it's just a motherfucker who running. It ain't like she curing cancer and they kicked off the cancer curing squad. It's some shit that's just running. Like, we all can run. Now, I ain't fast, but I can run. You feel me? So I kind of look at it like that. Like, we get invested in shit and we want to say right is right, wrong is wrong. But at the end of the day, everybody in the Olympics got to play by the same rules, whether it's weed, whether it's steroids. Now, if the girl was caught smoking crack, what y'all was gonna say? Y'all gonna say, well, let her run. She's smoking crack.
They sure would have been saying it.
That made her faster.
You know? But most people so emotionally invested in the wrong reason behind it.
Oh my God.
If she was smoking crack, a lot of motherfuckers be like, man, those crack.
I wonder why she was so fast.
Oh, crack. She smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Let's be honest and logical about it.
Right.
She fucked up. Plain and simple. She worked 20-something years and she's washing down the drain in 5 minutes. Whenever you hear a motherfucker say, but at the end of something, they trying to justify how they fucked up. And you can't.
Cause they ain't trying to hit on no excuses about if they parents died and like that. Cause that was her. That's what she said.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying, which is understandable. I'm not saying like.
It ain't understandable.
You know what I'm saying, for like the Olympics, it's not understandable because they not fucking with that. But if that's her way to cope with this shit, then that's on her. But like, far as what she was doing, nah. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't fucking with that. And you gotta respect it because, like you said, everybody else doing the same shit, making the same sacrifices. So it would be like, well, she smoking weed. I'm doing all this running this shit. I can't smoke, nigga. I've been working hard, resisting this shit. I can't smoke a blunt. She smoking, nigga. And she still running?
So look, I see some looks on the panel's faces right now. Kiana, Cinn, what do you stand on this again?
Everybody smoke a little weed, man. I feel like even the people that's telling you not to do it, that's putting out the rules in the Olympics, they be smoking a little weed too.
Exactly. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
It should not be a rule.
And I'm pretty sure she ain't the only athlete out here smoking a little weed.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Yeah, they probably snorting cocaine. They probably shooting wrong.
But for that time period, they not doing that.
You don't know, they probably hit that.
I'm not saying that because if that was the case, it'll be a lot of people. It'll be a lot more people.
But this is my thing. I'm not even talking about the athletes. I'm talking about the people above them that make the rules. But this is the whole point. They have worked to put themselves in a position to where they can make the rules, to delegate. So whether they job, like you know, them big $1 million Fortune 500 companies, they don't give a fuck what them niggas be doing because they making other people quarters and quarters of $1 million a month. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's hypocritical to say, well, you can snort coke off this bitch booty, but you can't smoke weed. It's hypocritical. Yeah,
it's
real.
But what world?
And we live in a world where everybody had their favorites too.
Of course, but I mean, at the end of the day, we live in a world it might not be fair all the time, but it is a set of rules in place that everybody. I don't even say you have to abide by.
Because they don't.
You don't have to.
I just feel like this one time she got caught. She not. It's other people that's doing it. Don't get caught though. Don't get caught. Basically.
That's what I'm saying. They go back to what I'm saying. Like they not doing it for that time period that they gotta go and run track and do their thing. They probably doing it outside before they do their shit, but like before the time period they gotta train and shit like that because they probably know they gotta get tested and shit. Because who don't smoke weed? But it's like when it's time to handle business, it's time to handle business.
But also you gotta remember she broke a record, so they pissed her beforehand and they had to piss her after she did the test. After she did the record. So of course when you break a record, they gonna have to piss you because they gotta make sure you didn't have no performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
So that means you knew what you was doing and when you did it. See, I'm real big on accountability. For the last 5 years I've been on it. So for me,
what my beats at then?
Like the last 5 years of my life I've been on accountability. Oh God, I feel you, bro.
But I'm real big on accountability now because accountability means something. And what I mean is, for me, when I heard her speak, I didn't feel like she was being accountable. I felt like she was saying something to justify what she did. Because the way I feel about accountability is...
She said she knew what she did when she was doing it.
Exactly, but accountability is saying, I knew what I did and I did it. I'm going to accept the penalty, but I'm going to withdraw from it. Because that's the thing to do. I don't even want y'all to think that I should go run. Because I know I fucked up. Right. So see, accountability comes down when you put yourself in a situation you got to punish yourself for your bad decision. What she said was, I'm going to take your punishment, and now that I'm taking your punishment, but this is why I'm taking your punishment, rather than saying I'm taking the punishment and this is my self-imposed punishment for fucking up.
It's like you want her to be more extensively humble than what she said though, because she said like, I know what I did, I know I fucked up. To me, that's enough. It's different when you get up there and like she could have said what I was thinking, like no, like this is a rule that they made up and I don't know why we still follow it when everybody smokes marijuana. Yeah. She said no, I fucked up. Yep. And that's really all the accountability you need because you know you fucked up.
Again, I'm going to explain.
She said she wasn't perfect.
With age comes wisdom. And
for the last 5 years. Okay.
I done fucked up a lot of shit, you feel me? But I'll say it like, that's why I say when she said what she said, I felt like she was scapegoat. Because she automatically knew when she added but and said why she was doing it. It was going to change the narrative from I fucked up to an emotional response from people. Now you have people justifying what she did because of the action that happened before she did it, rather than saying, okay, you fucked up, I fucked up, and this is why I'm gonna, you know, recuse myself from the situation. When you do that, that's true accountability. That's me saying I fucked up and I'm gonna deal with that fuck up by myself. When you bring other people into the emotional spectrum of it, then you kind of, you know, you scapegoat, because now it's like, well, she like me, he like me, she like me, even though I fucked up. You know, the court of public opinion is, yeah, you fucked up, but we like you enough so we can bypass your fuck.
Talk to him. And that's what that is.
And if I go piss in the
That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is.
Y'all gonna come in there and say, man, everybody smoke weed, get that nigga his job back.
That's exactly what that is.
Come do that. Everybody gonna look at me like, man, nigga, you know you weren't supposed to be smoking weed, and you know you work in the plant, my nigga, you don't supposed to be doing that shit.
On God.
And ain't nobody gonna have no sympathy for me. I'm not asking for sympathy I'm asking for accountability. If I get caught doing what I do, that's why I tell niggas, what niggas say all the time, we grew up, take your fucking lick.
On God.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Man, I left the military because I was smoking weed. And that was the best thing that ever happened to me. So, real shit.
I mean, to each his own.
That took my lick and I came home living with doing the things I wanted to do.
You took your lick though.
Did you?
You ain't say no if and buts about it. You ain't say no if and buts about it. You knew you weren't supposed to be doing it. You know you weren't supposed to be doing it. You took your lick and you went home.
And that's all I ask. Like I said,
you know what I'm saying?
Take your lick. Say, you know,
who cool people like you in this bitch?
And be good with it.
But shit, hey, you know you weren't supposed to be smoking that shit in this bitch, bro. You knew that. I mean, you knew if them niggas was gonna test you, they was gonna probably make you do this or that and put you or write you up or do this or that. You knew that before you hit the blunt.
I fought against it. I ain't gonna lie.
All right then. So if you fought against it, but you at the same time you still knew that you wasn't supposed to do that shit. So it's like you still gotta take accountability for that shit at the end of the day. Like I'm in the Olympics, I can't be smoking these runts. I can't be smoking runts while I'm running in the Olympics. I know them bitches gonna test me.
Exactly, but not even that.
Not only that I know they're gonna test me, I just beat a record. I'm black.
And I got to get tested.
I'm a target now.
And I got to get tested.
I can't fuck up. But I got a lot of at stake with this shit.
Hey, so let me ask y'all this.
Go ahead and lay. My only other issue with it is that I hear so many people saying they're gonna boycott the Olympics. And my thing is, so what about all the other black athletes that want to boycott them because of her? But what about all the other black athletes who work their ass off to get there to be Olympic?
Okay.
So you not
nobody's discrediting them though.
But you boycotting them when you boycott for her.
I mean,
you boycott somebody that basically broke the rules.
And you punishing them for her fuck up.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Hey, let me ask you this.
And then if we don't stand together, it's gonna be like black people don't stand together, this and that. We ain't united, they some Uncle Tom ass motherfuckers, so all this, they doing this.
I got a question.
So it's like it's a tricky game. It's a real tricky game.
I got a question for y'all that leading into that. So what do y'all think about her teammates making the final decision about her not being on the track team for the Olympics?
Her team voted her off the team?
Yeah, because it was a 30-day suspension. The Olympics is past 30 days.
Her teammates made the final decision to not bring her.
They probably didn't want the risk. That's what that came down to.
What's the risk?
I understand.
Probably the bad media.
And the bad media keeping her around.
Yeah, Japan.
But some people can't take that. Some people can't even take cyberbullying. So it's like, just imagine like somebody they know you in the Olympics and they know you doing this shit and you standing for her. They going against what she doing. And they coming on your pictures and shit, because there's a lot of social media based shit like right now. So just imagine them just going. And some people can't take that shit. Some people will commit suicide because people is online attacking them. Like, so that shit is real. So a lot of people can't stand for that.
Let me ask y'all this: do y'all think she didn't get voted because maybe her teammates didn't like the fact that they knew she was smoking weed and it was jeopardizing?
That could possibly be a reason too.
Really, what I think it was they sat down and they said this, my nigga. They say, look, we did this, we all worked for this. She did what she did. If any of us was in this position, what would y'all do? Would y'all want me to run with y'all or not? And I think they all sat down and say, we all sacrificed to get to this point. And because we sacrificed to get to this point, we can't make an exception for this person if we ain't gonna make that exception for you, you, or you.
Right.
And they all had to come down and ambush.
Cause you never know. Some people might not like. You gotta think about this. Like some shit be like on some personal shit too.
Yeah. Man, these people.
You know what I'm saying? Like in your group, just think about it. She just beat a record. Like you know what I'm saying? She's an African American female. Like she just broke a record with weave and nails in her hand. Like you know what I'm saying? She just broke a record on some shit that we ain't never type of really seen before. Like you know what I'm saying? So. A lot of people not gonna like that shit. A lot of people of our own color not gonna even like that shit. So they will do whatever the fuck they can. If they gotta get off the team, they'll go to limits.
Nah, I don't think so.
It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit they're playing today.
I don't think it was no hating involved.
There's a lot of shit they're playing there.
I don't think it's hate. I think it's more like competition.
But look, hold on. It's not competition because it's a relay. You know what I'm saying? It's a relay.
So it's a relay team.
Yeah, so
I feel like it's a lot of hate.
I still say it's the risk. They just don't want to risk her actually using marijuana. I guess when they're there in the Olympics, and either could like affect her performance, or just they get caught, and then it's like, oh fuck, now we just follow. Yeah. So it's the risk. That's why they did it.
Yeah, cause they like shit. I know she's still smoking shit.
Yeah, they probably don't get one fucking.
She ain't never stopped smoking shit. I see her smoking yesterday.
She just rolled my wood.
We like we know she gonna fail that drug test.
Oh yeah, she gonna fail that bitch. She passed that bitch.
That's crazy.
Can't believe that shit.
After she broke the record, that's why our teammates ain't even celebrating. Like shit, you got to get that shit up anyway.
We saw you in the back.
Yeah. We gonna move on from that, man. I want to talk about something else. I seen your boy Bill Cosby been released.
Man, my dog, man, my dog. Man, Bill ain't do that shit. I stand by that shit. I've been saying this shit for the last 5 years. Bill ain't did that shit, man.
He been there for 5 years?
No, he was in there for 3, but you know, the trial went on for like a year and a half.
So look.
So Bill did that shit. That's what you saying?
Joe, you always bring problematic people up here.
Did Bill do it?
Hey, so look.
I can't say if he did it or didn't do it, but it's like you taking away voices from like victims who could have possibly went through that, and that's insensitive.
And as a woman,
but I understand.
Cause look, I mean, we can really change the man's name to Bill Cosby.
Because I want to say this. And we all men. I ain't gonna say all men, but a lot of us is guilty, even women too. When we buy stuff for people to, you know, you say like you coming over, you know what I'm saying? I don't do certain things, but you know, that's what you do. I got you. If you gonna come and hang with me, I got you. You want that, I got you. So I feel like this, as a man, once you say Bill is guilty, like, cause Bill never said he did nothing. Bill said, look, I gave these women this because they asked me for it. If I gave this to them, you know what I'm saying, you asked me for it or I offered it to you, it's up to you to take it. Bill ain't slipped nothing to nobody drink. That's a narrative somebody else created. Bill had said from the time I've never put nothing to nobody drink. I gave it to him. Now he ain't never lied about saying he ain't give it to him. But his whole thing was, I ain't sneaky.
Hey, Hustla, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, you be a raw ass lawyer.
Oh God, he swamped that bitch. That's an argument, a good case.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga got people at home thinking shit.
Oh no, that was
you see what I'm saying? He never admitted to actually slipping nothing on nobody or giving nobody nothing that they didn't know they was getting. Even the woman he went to jail for, she said he gave them to me and I took them. He gave me this, and this, and he told me I was gonna feel better when I took them.
Shit.
What about the women who were just like, he gave me a drink?
It was never informed. But if you go look at if you go do all the research, all those women were proven. They showed the inconsistencies in the story. And it's just like Deshaun Watson. You know what they do is, let's be honest, if you can sway the court of public opinion, you can convict somebody, and that's not justice. I shouldn't be judged because a million people don't like me. I shouldn't be convicted because a million people don't like me. I should be convicted because I did. You see what I'm saying? And in Bill Cosby's case, he said, look, man, that's why he got out, because he told the people, look, I gave it to him. He ain't never lied about giving it. He said, look, they wanted quiet lose, and God damn it, I gave it to him. You know? And
shouldn't he be convicted at least for that?
statute of limitation is gone. But then that means I should be convicted. That means he should be convicted. That means a lot of people should be convicted. Because how many people?
Wait, like admitting to I knew I was giving them this.
But
they asked for it.
They asked for it. He probably proposed it to him.
So where are the ones? Because there were like at least 2 women of an interview I heard where they had no clue. And I guess it's those ones.
So let me ask you this, Kiana. What do you think about this line? Rick Ross said in the record.
No! He knew it.
Put Molly in the drink and
literally said it. Put Molly on her champagne. She ain't even know. Wait, I took her home and enjoyed that.
And she ain't
even know it.
That's a whole different level. From what I ain't with it. You feel me? I ain't slipping no Molly and you ain't know. But
then the next line was took her home and she really enjoyed it. So I mean,
see, that's great.
So let me ask you this thing. So why is it that Bill Cosby went to jail and Ross is free?
Why did Bill Cosby go to jail and Cardi B free?
Oh God, because she said she did this shit too.
She said she used to drug niggas, rob them, and have transvestite.
She said this shit.
She said it.
And everybody still listen to WAP. WAP still went #1.
Well, I mean, hey, you know.
WAP still went #1. My girl got a WAP shirt.
Hey, look, let me explain something to you, my nigga. Everybody loves some WAP. Let's
be real.
WAP rules everything.
Y'all so up.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm telling you. I had talked about last episode. I'm telling you, sloppy wet like a watermelon.
Bro, I'm telling you, but it's still like it's a double standard with that shit too, bro.
Everything is a double standard.
Everything is
it got double standards on both sides.
Real talk.
And certain things women get away with that men can't, and certain things men get away with.
So look,
like doing the bare minimum.
Look, I'm gonna transition to a question. What is something that men can get away with that women can't, and something that women can get away with?
Women can walk outside butt naked and then say, "Hey, I'm being free." And then you walk outside being butt naked. They gonna say, "Man, get this pervert out the street."
Oh God.
This nigga,
talk to him.
Give him 10 years.
And decent exposure.
Now, you know what I'm saying? It's the truth, but you know, it is what it is. Now, it's things that men can do. I'm not an advocate for cheating, but I don't believe
that's why I was going. What did you say?
I said what I just said
said no.
It requires me more to be with you than it requires you to be with me.
You talking about it requires a man more than?
Of course, because
to be with a woman than a woman.
No, why?
That is kind of off.
No, let him land. Let him land.
Because think about this. As a man,
talk to him.
We don't have what they call basically women control access to sex. That's what y'all control. Let's just be honest, y'all do.
And that requires me to give my body to you.
Let him talk.
But as a man, I control access to relationships. Now, as a man, I know all the work that I have to do to get some ass. It's a whole process. A lot of women, I gotta take them out on multiple dates. Do you have to take niggas out on dates? I'm asking.
Boy, that nigga killing the game, boy. Talk to him. That nigga killing the game.
Talk to him.
Not only do I gotta do that, then I'm required to be a man. So
like
the things that comes with being a man, you know, I don't open doors and shit because that's played out. But
that's not played the fuck out.
That's played out.
Y'all got the game fucked up.
Hold up.
Y'all got the game
fucked up. Open your own damn door.
First of all,
you got the game fucked up on that shit.
Let me finish.
Hell no.
As a man, I understand how much work it takes for me to even a woman. You know what I'm saying? For a woman to love me, I have to do a whole bunch of things. My love is
man, you want this woman to cook, clean, bear a child.
That's what you was supposed to be doing.
Bring a child into this world.
That's stuff you was supposed to be doing.
Okay, hold up.
We're talking about getting a woman and maintaining a woman.
I'm supposed to just clean up after me.
No, we talking about
yes. You want me to bring a baby into his mother? You want me to bring a baby into his mother? Man, fuck out of here.
Fuck out. How old are you? You born in the 90s or the 80s?
Born in the 90s.
All right, so cook, clean, all that shit, you already don't count. Because y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. Y'all do that for y'all.
All of us.
Y'all do that for y'all. Y'all don't do that for me. I know this for a fact. Last chick I was
What
with,
is a woman supposed
baby.
what is a woman required to do for a man? Talk to me
this
today.
thing, the world has told y'all not required to do anything but put some pussy on a bed.
Who the fuck said that?
That's the world. And that's the standard. Because there's so many niggas out here.
You see how that nigga pointed to be every time?
There's so many niggas out there that feel where I'm coming from.
Yo, but you know what I'm saying? Let's just be real about it. Let's be real about it.
I'm trying to see where you going with
You say
Hey,
so
hold on. See, do you know that your head is getting redder as you get back?
Let me be honest. So as a man, I know the work that's required to get some ass. As a woman,
Is it all about ass?
It should be all the time.
Exactly, y'all made it that way.
It should be.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
It should be though.
Disclaimer: this is not for all men.
Always be about that.
Why it should always be about ass?
Because look what I'm giving up. I'm giving up time, I'm giving up effort.
She giving up her time.
No, she not.
That's not what she is.
Huh?
I'm giving up my time.
Barely, and she's barely interested.
This is what I'm saying. Listen.
Man, this shit is a double standard, son.
Listen.
Oh, let him land.
Cause man, they is real, y'all. Man, they real. Oh, bitch ass nigga, I ain't give a fuck about that day anyway. Stupid ass nigga, man, they is real.
Yesterday it was.
So yes, that matter. Yes, that matter. Talk to him.
All I'm saying is that, look, as a man, we understand the amount of work that it takes to actually get a woman. Y'all don't have to deal with that. As a woman, y'all have y'all have men come to you. Even the ugliest women on Instagram are getting 20, 30 DMs.
Oh God.
As a man, I can guarantee niggas be getting DM, but shit,
We can be ugly ones.
be far and few between. I gotta do work to get them DMs.
That's y'all problem. You ain't got the sauce like that. You ain't got the juice like that.
But as you get that automatically just because you a woman.
Because I got a pussy between my legs.
Okay.
So that's the problem.
So
that's how y'all look at it.
But listen to what I just said. I just said you don't have to do the same amount of work to get the same thing. I'm having to do the work. I gotta go out there. I gotta sit here and say, look,
And if I don't do this,
A1, I gotta make sure I say the right thing. I gotta make sure I hit it at the right time.
Man, men are selfish, and the only thing y'all think about is y'all. First off, you think about ass. That's the only thing you think about.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
A man gonna always do what's best for him at the end of the day. Man, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit when it comes, man. Fuck all that.
Honestly,
fuck all that. Men
certain women just have bad situations. We gonna all say that. Every situation with different women and different men is all totally different. We can all relate to some shit, but we can't relate to everything. So when we speak on certain shit, we all notice we only speaking from opinion, y'all. This is not a fact. This is not a proven fact because there's men out there that don't even treat women like that, that don't even come at women like that, and still get blown down, and they fall for the other shit and they end up hurt. So, like I said, all this is opinions, y'all. So don't take this personally.
What I was gonna say?
Oh, that nigga dropped a disclaimer real quick.
I gotta put that out there. I gotta put that out there. We just talking.
Literally complaining about doing like the bare minimum it takes to talk to somebody and get to
He don't even want to open the door for a
And
female.
you're just looking for ass.
But hold on,
You should want to put in the work to do that because a lot of women are not going to open their legs for you while some may just because that's what she wants to
But
do.
listen to what I just said. You're saying that I'm doing the very bare minimum to get some ass.
You
right?
just- you
Hold on,
said-
right? That's what she just said, right?
That's what she said.
That is
What I'm saying is you are doing even less because know what you got? Pussy.
I still
And
have to
pussy
decide
is even
if I
low.
want it or not.
That requires no effort. You was born with one, you was born with one. God gave it to y'all. And I tell people all the time.
I guess I'm people, huh? Because he born in
And like my dog say, my dog always say, if God made anything better than pussy, he kept it to himself. And that's what But this is what I say. This is my thing.
Damn.
All of it's pussy. Whether between whose leg is all pussy. I have never seen pussy that go this way or this way. And if I find something that going a different angle, I'm keeping it. But if it's going like this, I feel like it's all the same. Unless that motherfucker drop diamonds, dollars, and shit. It is what it is. Now, I hate to be, see, people say I'm misogynist, but what I'm trying to tell you is how I feel is I have to have a fat shank for what I do. I feel like, because I know what kind of nigga I am. I know if I deal
because if I don't do this enough, I don't like you enough.
This is my thing. I'm gonna always make sure that I make sure that you are taken care of, regardless if I'm just.
How much work I gotta put into it for you to make that decision for that to come about?
What you mean?
How much work I have to do for you to make that decision that I'm the one you want? That's a question. You said
this thing,
women don't have to put in that much work, but I do.
You know, you about to say some real shit when you grab that cup.
First off, my philosophy.
A woman does have to change just as much as a man. I need to be with a man. Because I'm coming in a relationship. It's a lot of shit I might have to change just to be with.
This is the thing, sweetheart. Most women understand that they have enough options to where they don't have to change for the man that they have. A lot of women feel as if
men feel the same way.
Hold on. This is the thing. I know for a fact, and I'm speaking on my personal person.
That's the problem. It's his personal experience. I just feel like
disclaimer. I told you I was opinions.
A lot of shit he be saying, though.
I speak for a lot of niggas because I know a lot of niggas. My niggas, we older. You know, we done lived a lot of shit. And yeah, we used to be whores, man whores to the fullest. I will not debate that. But you know, everybody go through some point, you know, where they do care about somebody. We all do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I realized a long time ago when I dealt with a person the way that the world, or not the world, but the standard of how I should deal with them, right? Or the fairy tale that sold that this is how you treat a woman, that the women that I treated like that didn't want that. So don't tell me, treat me this way. And you can have me forever. Because when I treat you that way, and I only have you for a temporary time, I'm gonna sit here and say, hold up, what's going on? And then I look and say, well, the woman I'm not treating like this, the woman that I'm treating not even bad, but not like this, not the things that this person tell me that they want.
You ain't got access to me like that, like she
You
did.
see what I'm saying? I get to keep her. I keep her. She's around, she's always here. So why should I keep following a narrative that's proving to me? And that's what I'm saying. Most men deal with this daily. And that's why, if you really want to know why niggas be acting like assholes, is because that's what works. When a nigga act like an asshole, you get act right.
And when a woman is mean and act like an asshole, she get the same thing?
But that,
Come on, man.
But that go back to the double standard. We both understand there's double standards for both people. It's certain things that you're gonna get. It's niggas out here in this world who will give you their legs to never even talk to you. To just because you're pretty.
Yeah.
There's niggas out here who would do that for you.
But
ain't a bitch in the world gonna give me nothing.
That's not true. I don't believe that.
You just haven't. I mean, you living off like your own experience, what you heard. I just believe truly you just haven't found a person that likes you for you.
No, I
there
met
is
those
like
people. No,
you can live out the whole chivalry, like
like
not chivalry and gentleman.
Maybe housing they side bitches.
Right.
I'll be honest with you.
That nigga's some dark skinned Kevin Samuels, boy.
You haven't found your person.
I've had those women. I've had those.
Yeah, because you're gonna find somebody who eventually wants to be treated right.
No,
she'll be done and
Hey,
tired.
Kiana, I think what he said is, you said eventually, he said he didn't have
I already had those.
So what went wrong exactly? Like,
Nothing
did they
went wrong.
eventually?
It's just what it is. I understand.
that's
See, I wish more
interesting.
people would understand.
don't
You
see
really
that's
a placeholder
interesting.
in people like nothing in this world is forever. Everybody changes. People wake up every
only
day.
thing that's
If you basing relationships off of love and not work, you're gonna find yourself hurt. Period. Everybody loves standards change every day. Love is an emotion. It changes when you wake up. So if I had a woman, I don't want a woman who necessarily loves me and want to be with me because she loves me. I want a woman who's going to be there who say, hey, I love you, but I want to work with you. You are my partner. I'm your assistant. You are my boss. You whatever you want to call it. But I'm here to make you better, because I know when
that's
you
a different
better,
dynamic. When you say work with you, do you mean like collaborate? Actually,
like,
you on the same level?
Like,
I can understand on that.
we moving
like
in the same direction. That's what I mean.
together.
We all trying to accomplish the same
I
thing.
agree.
We're moving in
Okay.
the same direction.
We both
I just
watering
wanna
each
make
other.
sure.
Yeah.
Like
So-
I want good for you, you want good for
So,
me.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
now,
When you need my support, I'ma always be there. When I need you,
you
y'all
can
need
wake
you to
up
be there.
tomorrow and not love. We didn't have that. People fall out of love every day.
Oh,
People
God.
fall out of love every minute, and that's why you see niggas who love their girl when it's too late and she don't love them. And it's vice versa. So it's always try to look at everything from a perspective. Me personally, I try to look at things from a perspective of what about me makes this person want to be with me? Boom, if I subtract those things, that's the love. You know what I'm saying? If you still want to be with me after I subtract those things that I know you want to be with me from, then that's love. That's bonus. That's bonus. Something extra. If you want to be with me, work with me to help me be what I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Our grandmamas knew that. Our grandmamas, they had it harder than every woman in here. They had it harder than y'all. Y'all great grandmamas, they were happy. You know why? Because they understood about working. They understood that, hey, you know what? Yeah, Pop fucking up. He fucking up. He out here thugging and loving. But guess what? He's still doing what he needs to do to make me feel like a woman. That's what Pop was doing.
Talk to him.
And that's why they lasted 30, 40 years,
100.
50 years. And I know a lot of women now, your generation especially, y'all don't put up with nothing. Kick that nigga out. Cut that nigga up. Stab his tires. XYZ. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no work. But that come from options. Oh, I got 20 other niggas waiting, so fuck that nigga, man.
I think it's also tolerance. Are you talking about that post when they was like, women don't put up with a lot these days, but Grandma May, she put up with feeling
That was,
cheated
I feel like
time.
times were different back then. So
They were.
I really do understand your logic, but you can't always blame that on it, because times was way different back then.
but
You real
Way
At that time, I ain't gonna lie. At that time, it was important for a black woman to stick by a black man's side.
So
You give me a real
So hold on.
It's important now. It's important now. But at that time,
Hold on,
I was trying to hear what you
hold on,
said.
y'all. Hold on.
this gonna be into some whole race shit
look,
right now.
look. I actually have a question that can lead into this. So I'm gonna move to the next segment from the current topics. I'm gonna lead into this question. Has feminism ruined the American family?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. Yes, that's the fact though.
Because feminism ain't for black women.
That's a fact,
Feminism
though.
never was for black women.
See, that's problematic.
But
It's
it's
like
true.
I don't want to say feminism, but it's just like black women are now trying to get to where we've always should have been in front of, because
Women,
y'all
period.
see us as like these
'Cause women ain't have no
angry,
rights.
irrational type women. I don't like to use creatures, but women, and that's problematic, because it's like when we
But
want to
this-
say what's on our mind, we want to do something better than what our mothers did.
But that's
it's
the
like
thing. Let me ask you this.
It
And
ruined-
I'm just asking you a question. Both of y'all. I'm not gonna speak. I don't know y'all families, nothing like that. Yeah, y'all parents or grandparents had problems, but were they generally happy about what they were doing? Were they generally saying like, you know, yeah, it's fucked up, but this is what it is?
there's no solid answer for that.
No, I come.
Oh, was that what they showed
from
you?
Experience of
Because people
my
can feel some different
grandparents
type of way.
being together for a long time, and it wasn't happening. That wasn't the case. That wasn't it. They didn't
had
stick.
the
No,
time.
man, no.
They wasn't
Well,
happy.
So who fought they stay together?
Hold on. But now, my next question is, because he was asking about feminism, how is it your fight? That's what I want to know. Because when feminism was introduced, black women was already doing all the same shit white women was begging to do. So how is that your fight when you were already doing it? Black women had been working for hundreds of years before this happened. It was white women crying about they couldn't vote. It was white women crying about they couldn't work. It was white women crying about this, that, and the other. And then the weird part is, y'all fought for them, and they make more money than y'all. And then y'all say, white women make more money than black men. So how is that your fight when they took your energy to propel themselves? And then what y'all got left? Because they go home to John and Jacob.
That's not even talking about feminism no more. But that's talking about
that's
race.
race.
But no, that's feminism because
it's still like when Malcolm
but they
said,
brought
black
it to
women
y'all.
are still the most disrespectful, disrespected people in America.
Yep.
And the only way we can change it is by keep fighting.
But they brought that to y'all. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's weird because I understand your statement and your purpose.
So don't keep fighting for it because white people are always privileged than we are. That's saying there's a lot of things that we fight for today that we shouldn't fight for because white people get it before we do.
No, what I said is they took y'all energy.
They took everything. They take everything.
They take everything and turned y'all against y'all own people to say, hey, boom, this is what it is. And now y'all still dealing with certain shit. Y'all still sitting here saying they're still getting paid for the fight that y'all helped y'all with. At least if y'all fought the fight, y'all should get the same benefits.
So
correct?
But what world we living in? Come on, you know that.
No, because y'all fought tooth and nail before it. I'm not saying it don't have a place. I'm not saying it. Okay. What I'm saying is by putting it first before your people, that's the problem. Because now most black women feel like double minorities. They feel like, well, I'm black and I'm a woman, so everybody's against me.
Oh God.
And that's not true because that's just not true. People know, most black men marry black women.
Okay.
Fact. It's fact. So how the majority of it's 80-some% of black men married to black women. How we don't love?
Is that an accurate statement? Are you sure? I need the facts on that. I don't think that.
Okay, we're gonna drop that in the screen. So we're gonna find out.
Cause I know beaucoup white black men,
fact or fiction,
white women.
80%. Yeah,
That's probably like 50-50. 60.
It's really not, but you know why? Because and I hate to be all racist based or whatever.
Say what you gotta say, brother.
But as black men, we at the bottom of the totem pole.
Man, y'all always saying black women are problematic.
Cause y'all don't shut the fuck up.
So that's why we're problematic?
No, because let's be honest. Let's be honest. Don't nobody want to sit here and deal with certain things every day. And I don't understand. If
y'all grew up in the same fucking households that we grew up. Y'all knew what was up.
But
y'all know what's up.
But as I always say, that's our fault. Because I take accountability for men when they fuck up. It's a man's fault for not saying, hey, you fucking up because I'm fucking up and I need to do better so you don't fuck up. It's a lot of niggas who ain't men.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But guess why they not men? Because they're not raised by men.
Oh God.
They're raised by
single mothers.
And I'm not trying to.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all grew up in a household so you know why black women feel the way we feel.
I'm about to explain something to you too. You gotta understand. You know why a lot of y'all daddies wasn't at the house with y'all?
My dad was.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
No.
You can't say that.
You can't say that.
You can't say that at all.
What are you about to say?
Can't.
You can't say it. You can't say it.
Come on, because that's not what it is.
No, because a lot of, especially in the 70s and 80s, to be with a black woman, if a black woman's getting, what they call Section 8 government assistance, the daddy couldn't be there.
Okay, I do understand back then. Yes, I do know that. The system always been broken, so I understand that.
So what a lot of people don't understand is, if I got to feed my child and clothe my woman and help my woman get something, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm here, I cannot provide for them. If I'm here, I can't do that for them. Mm-hmm. I can't give my child and my woman the best opportunity. I have to leave, correct? To give y'all the best opportunity, correct?
Okay, yeah, the system is broken. So, that's not the only reason.
If I leave,
this is what he's saying. Because I feel like
because all police want to say all this, all that. No, that's not the situation for everybody. Mm-hmm. But for a lot of people, it was the situation. Yes, it's niggas who fucked up, deadbeat, ain't shit never gonna be. Mm-hmm. It's true. But it is a lot of men who say, I know I need to do better for my child and my woman, and the only way I can do that is by not being here. And then once you remove that man, he's the woman. No disrespect. A lot of times, if a nigga didn't explain that.
So, Hustla, not to interrupt. Why can't the man be there and provide?
Because the government gonna take it from him.
Yeah, he was.
So let me ask you this: why does he need the government?
That's the fucked up part. It's a double-edged sword. Because if you're gonna get the government assistance from them, you know what I'm saying?
So as a man, should he find another way to
He
provide?
should find another way to provide. He should. But especially back then, you know, niggas couldn't do nothing. And even today, niggas deal with it all the time. I know niggas who right now who trying to get jobs. They can't get them. Before COVID, after COVID, it's gonna be the same.
Hey, look, my nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do you think that's an excuse? Because McDonald's right now hiring, they giving niggas $12 right now.
I know that.
They giving niggas jobs at McDonald's right now.
Jacking the price one up.
Right. But you know, a certain amount of let's be honest, a certain amount of pride play into things, and pride to be the downfall of everybody.
And that's what I'm getting to.
Pride to be the downfall of anybody.
That's what it's about.
You know what I'm saying?
Pride.
But
it's about it's how bad you want this shit.
A label on a black woman.
How bad you really
because
change the
think about it.
How bad you really want to break the generational cycles. Like
all the time.
I understand the label, but
how bad you want this shit, bro? That's what it's about.
I think what has happened with what you're saying about the label as the angry black woman and the angry.
And as soon as she open her mouth, you know what I'm saying? She problematic because we don't shut the fuck up.
No.
Why do we have to shut the fuck up?
We've
been silent a long time.
Sometimes you
did what we were asking.
Hey, you ain't never thought to y'all one time, maybe I just.
Maybe I am talking too much. I do need to shut up. This nigga is getting kind of pissed off, man. Maybe I do need to.
I know the nigga been going through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
He just had a bad day at work. I don't need to be that much. He did piss me off in the text message though, but I don't need to bring it back up because I seen he had a bad day at work.
What we doing is black people.
We give up on our black women too.
No.
We do.
No.
It's a problem.
No, that's not
true.
true.
What it is, I honestly believe we in a struggle debate. We in a competition to say who got it worse.
Yeah.
We both got the same.
We both got the same. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And as black men, what we and I'm speaking for black men that I know. You know, I know a lot of good guys who feel like, man, I can't get ahead with black women because this is not. I'm not the nigga that they want, regardless of if they good niggas, bad niggas or not. And I understand your fight, and y'all understand y'all, you know, being labeled the angry black woman. And you know everybody's against us. I understand that. I'm not a woman, so I can't tell you I know what it is. I can just say I can understand what you're saying. All I'm saying is, as men, it's our problem too, because we created a part of the problem by letting y'all fight that fight by yourself.
See, if you lead with that, it will make more sense. But you just saying we're problematic and we don't shut the fuck up. You're instantly the villain now.
But
so now you have to redeem yourself.
But what I'm saying is, it's still
I'll be honest with you.
It's pointless.
I'll be honest with you. When he said the women need to shut the fuck up, that was a great sound bite, but that wasn't necessarily the best choice of words. But I'll be honest with you. For Instagram, I appreciate you.
But it's just what it is, man. I know it sounds bad. A lot of things. But they say medicine don't always take.
I mean, you saying that about a black woman. What if a woman feel that way about a man? I just can't win with a black man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why you always see a black woman with white women.
You don't want to hear that, right?
Kerry Washington,
right?
What that
black?
I ain't never seen Kerry Washington on a movie with a black man that said, "I think I love my wife."
Like you don't want us to drag.
That was the last time.
I just feel like we both come from the same little background, the same root, the same pain. We all wake up and feel that. You know, every day.
You're right. But we in a competition about who got it worse.
Right.
And the only
we both got it worse.
But hold on. But the only difference in the argument, when what I see, is just me seeing, when we get to this whole struggle competition, what women do is say, well, guess what, nigga? I'm a woman, so I got the woman's fight, not just the black fight.
They're
and
black men.
Hold on. And I always tell black people, be black first.
Oh God.
It don't matter if you a man or a woman or other or whatever. Be black first.
I truly believe, but I don't think that fight, to be honest, is in between like black women and black men. I really think the fight stems from we're already black, we're women, and now we're trying to get into like a workforce that we can't get into.
Oh God, that's what it is.
Double minority. Yeah. I don't think it's between all black people around until a
black
black
man
decides to bring like that. Oh, I'm a woman, so I don't understand. That's
I feel like we need each other.
Problematic.
Black man, black woman, we need each other.
Yeah.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break.
We're gonna pay these bills. And we're gonna be back.
I mean, shit, he said the fuck.
We just landed.
Those are burnt.
We're back from commercial break, and we didn't really take a commercial break, but you know, y'all don't know that. But you know what? I have a topic I'm going to bring up because it seems like quite an amusing topic to a lot of people. So basically, let me give y'all the scenario. This is a guy that I know of, or I've heard this story before, and basically. His girl decided to have a male stripper party at the house, so he decides that all right, look, the woman's in control, so he decided, look, I'm gonna go upstairs, y'all have y'all fun. So of course, nigga get hungry, want to go down to downstairs, go to the refrigerator, get something to drink, some shit like that. So he's observing. So he's observing what's going on at this party. So, he come down, he laughing and shit. He seeing women, playing with the male strippers and all that stuff. Well, the women playing with the male strippers, just having fun, shit they do. I ain't never been to one of the parties, so I can't tell you exactly how I go. But, you know what I'm saying?
He playing with the male strippers. He just lit it.
So anyway, he ended up seeing this girl getting involved, and he see this girl get slapped with a dick. You know what I'm saying? Paintbrush style. You know what I'm saying?
At the stripper party.
At the stripper party. So what I'm saying? His whole tone changed. You know what I'm saying? It went from this is funny, amusing to I just see my bitch get slapped with a dick.
Whoa. You can say whoa.
So let me ask y'all this. What do y'all think about that? How would you handle that situation? Is that I mean, do you go? Do she gotta go? What gotta happen in that situation? Like, do you accept it?
I feel like this is about to be a double standard conversation because they're gonna feel some type of way with that woman getting slapped with a dick, but the man still gonna go put his face in that lady ass.
No, see, like I said,
come
it's
on,
a different.
He needs to let it happen and go take a break.
But this is
hold on. You need to let it happen. First of all, we ain't gonna let nothing happen. Let me tell you something. If you my girl, I find out you get slapped with the dick.
Go ahead. She running pants in a relationship. You can tell just from that comment right there. She running pants.
I don't give a fuck. Well, she gonna be wearing some shorts, and I'm gonna be wearing some.
So wait, hold up. Let me ask this.
She told you need to let it happen.
It's so fucked up. So listen, you telling me you're going to leave this woman if she gets slapped with a dick on her face, but she not supposed to leave you when you get caught at the fucking strip club with ass and titties in your face?
Is it getting caught at the strip club if you know I'm gonna be there?
True.
You knew I was about to have this bachelor.
And you know I'm having a bachelor. And you know I'm having a bachelor party. You know I'm having strippers.
Hey, see, hold on,
Am I really getting caught?
Let me land on this. Also, you have to realize a bachelor party and a strip club are two different things.
Okay.
Because typically what happens at a bachelor party or bachelorette party is that typically somebody might get penetrated. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody might.
The difference between a strip club is that you can.
That's why they have it the last couple of days before they get married. Oh, y'all.
So at a strip club, typically. For a man, if you pull out your Johnson at a strip club, you're going home.
At stripper parties, now let me correct myself. At stripper parties, it's okay for the ass and titties to be all up in your face, but this woman gets slammed on there.
But
it's the problem.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because first off, male strippers are already gonna come in your face with their penis.
You knew that.
Oh,
just like
so you already know.
Just like I know.
First of all, let me explain something to you. If you're a male stripper, you're probably gay. You know what I'm saying?
I respect this woman male strippers that are not gay.
I don't do
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Any nigga,
He said you probably
any nigga that can go in the dressing room and oil each other up to get ready, something wrong with them niggas. You understand what I'm saying?
Times are hard, okay?
times are hard. So she giving it an excuse. Man, chill out.
Me personally, I don't like the male strippers. I'm just saying.
The thing is, if a nigga slap you in the face with a dick,
You gonna feel
it's
some type of way.
different.
Oh, she gotta
between
go.
Me putting my face in some ass. I'm doing it. I'm putting my face in the ass.
But that's like you know face with his dick.
Because what else he gonna put in her face?
You can move. You can move.
But no, she gonna put her face out there and she gonna smile.
You accepted that dick in your face.
She accepted it. And all her friends encouraged her to take it.
Take dick on the face.
All her friends, yes.
Hold on.
And they gonna clap.
Hold on. Let me land on this.
They gonna clap.
When you get mad when I slap me in your face with a dick, if you ain't gonna get mad,
First of all, that is a pre-communication that you should have had already.
Oh, God.
I want you to slap me in the face with your dick.
if I see another nigga slap me in the face with a dick, I'm
God.
Willingly or unwillingly? Let's talk about this. Willingly?
Because the woman that's getting married gonna get the most attention out of all of them.
Son,
Because he gonna specifically come to her because she's getting married and it's her bachelor.
and that stripper party for
Hey, so that means he gonna do the fucking utmost. I'm spinning shit, but he gonna do the most.
Shit gonna happen. And
He gonna do the most.
Whether you not do it, let me say it. Whether
And then like she gonna be like no,
Whether he not
and she
doing
already knew
it.
he was coming.
I'm gonna do
It ain't like she gonna be like no, she gonna
do
let
it
that
or not,
happen.
this lady is going to come over there regardless. She's going to do it whether he wants to or not.
So-
Just like this male stripper is going to do it whether
This is my
he
thing.
wants
This
it
is
or
my
not.
whole
That's how
beef
they
with this.
go.
But
If-
it's
if-
different
hold on.
level of
Nah,
If-
fuck
if
all
a
that.
man-
Y'all just mad because it's a dick
if
on
a-
your lady face.
if
That's
a-
all.
Oh God, I'm mad because it's a dick on my lady
It's all
face.
about control.
But that is my old lady face. This my woman face. Yeah, I'm mad.
Hey, let me explain something.
And I'm about to marry her tomorrow.
Hold on.
But
Let me
this
give you.
lady cat, her pussy lip probably been on your face. Her ass, her titties been all over your lip, boy. Stop playing, man.
I'm gonna tell you what the difference is.
It's
If you end up getting a concussion because he slapped you with that dick,
how you gonna explain that?
She knocked out. What happened to your wife? She just shaking back and getting slapped with that
I'm
dick.
telling you, you done got knocked out. You done got knocked out by that man.
Childish. Y'all so childish, bro. I hate y'all.
But that's reality though. Like it's funny. It sounds childish,
It's
but that's some
only,
shit that's gonna that would happen. Like
it's only because a man feels some type of way because it's another man. But
Of course.
woman
I'll
can't
be the
do it.
first to say it. Of fucking course.
First of all, let me explain.
Of course.
It's more
Look,
acceptable for a man to
look.
get ass titties.
I hate to say this,
So let's
but
you got my
let's
consent.
simulate this
Everybody
situation
like
now.
coochie.
Let's mentally simulate this situation. You're gonna stick your head out there and let him paintbrush you with the penis.
With a smile on her face.
So if I see that, you think I'm gonna say, "Oh, I go to strip club and I gave you ass and titties. This is okay for me to deal with this."
So listen, but if this man have his bachelor party, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be okay with.
If I
Look,
decide to
I'm
put
gonna
my
tell you-
hand,
I'm gonna
my
tell you-
face in her
I'm gonna
ass.
tell you what's the equivalent to getting slapped with the
Please
dick.
tell me the equivalent, because I'm not
A bitch
understanding.
Now, if the nigga
put
that-
the juice and do the
Hey, I was about to say, if nigga eat pussy, eat the stripper pussy, then yeah, that's fucked up. But
It has to take it to go that far for me. What? Are y'all serious?
It's just
It's just a little dick to hit her face, bro.
hey, let me tell you, let me explain something to you. Let me explain
It's the
something to
same
y'all.
thing. That's the same thing. But that goes to show it's a double
It
standard.
is a double standard.
Let me
It
explain
goes to
something to
show
you
that it's
though.
a double
There's
standard.
power.
My only issue with it is if I'm initiating. If I'm initiating the ass like me.
But how would you know if we at two different parties?
No, I'm just saying.
And our parties are on the same night.
Sir,
Somebody might get wilder than the next.
sir. Whether you
Why would we know?
You know that lady is about to come.
How would you know? How would you know unless somebody tell on you?
That's true. Wait.
Well, he
walked
saw.
into.
He walked into.
had no choice.
He walked into.
Oh, he walked
Hey, don't say
So
me.
you
You
saying-
pointed at me. That didn't happen to
And he
me.
still got kicked
So
out.
wait, let me ask you.
And he still got kicked out.
I got a question. I really got a
Hold on,
question.
hold on. What?
It's his fault regardless.
It's his fault.
He should have minded
They're
business.
strippers. Exactly. Mind your
He should have came downstairs.
Well, look.
He need a refrigerator.
First off, why is you at the house while it's male strippers? You knew what was going on before you went down there. This is a bachelorette party, bro. It's gonna get wild. It's gonna get wild.
But look, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why and first off, why he wasn't at his own bachelor party? Like,
Because he couldn't afford it.
Well, he wasn't the one getting married.
so who was getting married?
They just had the party at the house.
Oh.
Yeah.
But also his wife was hosting it.
She was at her house.
So she was hosting it.
So that's even worse.
Oh, so yeah, that's even worse. This she not getting married? Ain't she already married? Oh yeah, that's worse. That's worse. That's worse. Ain't no shaking back from that.
They randomly go to the
It ain't no shaking back from that.
They randomly go to the
It ain't no shaking back from that. It ain't no shaking back from that. She might as well have an entanglement.
Hold on.
We're
We're gonna move on from this topic.
She might as well have an entanglement.
Last assessment. Kiana, what do you think about it?
I was gonna say, well, in this argument, y'all are not gonna bullshit me with pride and control. Y'all mad because there's another dick on my face.
I most definitely got mad.
You ain't no.
I most definitely got mad.
Slapping my old lady.
I most definitely got mad.
But
I most definitely got mad. But if I knew what's going on at the house, you shouldn't be hurt or surprised about what's going on at this bitch, especially if your wife is the host.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all both into the music entertainment business. How would you feel if that male stripper ended up putting out a record, be like, yeah, I was putting dicks on bitches' faces.
Old lady in the face.
And your wife was one of the bitches?
Would you have to go see him?
Calm down.
Well, what if this?
Would I really have to go see him?
Well, what if this?
Or would I have to check my wife?
Well, either or.
I'll have to check my wife.
Okay.
Well, what if this lady?
I would have to check my wife because he's doing his job.
We can't talk over each other.
What if this lady that was the stripper, and she ended up being a rapper, because you know that's normal. She ended up being a rapper, and she
Cardi B.
put in her song, and she put her ass in my man face at the fucking strip club or at the bachelorette
Was she
party.
single at the time?
What's the difference?
Was she single at the time?
The only
I ain't
difference.
say-
I said my man,
The
man.
only difference
No,
is-
it's a dick, and your pride is in the way. That's the only difference.
Because majority of female rappers only really rap about their pussy, so I wouldn't really. I mean,
It ain't too many conscious rapper female rappers.
So I would
It's not.
look at it like this.
It's really not. That's the facts. That's the
If
facts.
a nigga said it, I'm gonna be honest.
It's really not.
I won't even lie. If a nigga say
They pride
It's more conscious singers.
They pride talking.
It's more conscious singers. It's more conscious female singers than it are conscious female rappers.
Y'all
So
pride
if it-
talking
All I'm
for
saying
y'all.
is this: if a nigga put it in a song
They
that he
can't
slapped my old
handle.
lady in the face with his dick,
They can't have the same shit that they dish out.
I'm gonna say, okay, is he talking about me or is he talking about other niggas? Did he slap other bitches?
But he gotta be talking about you if your woman was a victim to it.
Now, when I say if I seen it and I know I seen it, yeah, I gotta go see Pop.
Men cannot.
Ain't no reason to go see him. There's no reason to go see him.
It's the only reason to go see him is one reason, because we men, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that. If your woman let me slap her in the face with my dick and you get mad because I rapped about it, that's on your body. Your woman let me do that to her.
You think you slick, nigga? You think you slick, nigga? You taking shots at a nigga?
I'm just saying.
You know, I gotta come see you, Jack.
I'm just saying, bro. If I'm rapping, think about it. Think about a rapper. Like, think about all the shit we rap about. We rap about murder. We rap about sex. We rap about drugs. We rap about real life shit that's going on with us. And if we don't rap,
let's say I get on the song, I murdered a nigga on Warfield.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know your cousin got killed on Warfield.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gonna just say, oh, that's rap.
No, because he's dead. But your woman, you can replace her because it's men. It's trillions of women out here.
That's like.
That's all I'm saying.
It's trillions of women out here.
You supposed to.
And it's principles. As a man, I'm not about to go check no other man about some shit my wife winning and let another man do.
That's what I'm saying. Once I checked her already, that situation there between me and her. Now it's a difference. That's why I say it's a difference. That's why I prefaced it. That's why I prefaced it. Did he specifically put something towards me?
Yeah, let's just say our name.
A whole bunch of other niggas.
You
Because he
can't
could have
feel
been
no type
slapping
of way.
niggas. He could have been slapping bitches.
You still can't feel no type of
Your
way though.
woman put you in
But either way it go, you still can't feel no type of way.
The moment he say something specific to me,
Yeah.
that's the difference.
I was at the blue house and the yellow nigga in the shirt came down.
Because how many women he slapped in the face with his dick before you saw him slap your woman with it,
I
bitch?
understand it. That's why I said when it makes
He gotta say a name.
That wasn't make sure.
Well, he could be like, hey, he could have been like the nigga with the yellow shirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the difference. That's the difference. Now you started some shit. Like we already had this conversation. I already know you did it. But if he antagonizing this shit and point you out,
but that's what rappers do.
Yeah, but
you fucking with me. me.
Oh, well, then that's different. Like, if a nigga doing that, then that's different. But if a nigga don't fuck with you, he don't owe you no respect. He don't owe you no respect. He don't owe you no loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like, men gonna do what they want.
So look, I'm gonna transition to a question then.
Men gonna do what they want.
Is respect given or do you have to take it?
It's demanded. I demand my respect.
So how do you demand your respect?
By how I carry myself.
This is a man question.
By how I carry myself. Because like I could do some shit. Like you probably like me for who I like. You probably see me probably like, all right, he look pretty cool. But if I do some shit that you don't respect, you ain't all that shit gonna go out the window. So it's like I really demand my respect out the gate because how I carry myself on morals and principles. You know what I'm saying? Like if you respect yourself enough, it's gonna everybody else around you gonna have no choice but to respect you because how you respect yourself. Some people might feel like, man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Out the gate, man, fuck you. I ain't gotta respect nobody.
So look, I got a question for you then.
Okay.
Do you give a nigga 0%, let him work his way up to 100? Do you give a nigga 100%, let him work his way down to 0?
You gotta give him 100.
I give him 100, let them work their way. I give a nigga enough rope to hang themselves.
Respect in my world is
Hold on.
It's like
I heard you say
I agree with her. It's
You
like
said
50. It's like 50 because I don't know you. And I don't know your motives. But at the same time, I'm not gonna disrespect you out the gate unless I feel like you give me a reason to.
See, everybody different. I feel like you give a nigga 100% respect, but I'm really this type of person. The first thing, I don't do levels. It is on or off. So you have 100% of my respect.
Yeah.
That's because you're real black and white though. Like you don't give me open-mindedness.
No, I mean,
hold on. So if you say you're open-minded, then a nigga
It's
got like 42% with you or 67% with you. Is that what you're saying?
Covered. Like
No.
how people deserve to be treated.
I'm an
and you move from there. Like the minute you disrespect me, I just don't fuck with you. I ain't gonna disrespect.
And then vibes are real, energies are real. Like you pick up on a lot of that shit.
I give you 100% of my respect. Only you can lose that. You have all the power of losing the respect I got for you.
No, I can be cordial.
So
it's a such thing as being cordial.
No, you're right.
It's a such thing as being cordial.
Being cordial for me is more, and me personally being cordial for me is like I don't know these people, but I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna try to do this so they can understand that I'm an okay person. When I say
but that's self-respect.
When I respect the motherfucker, that's a different level of something. That's me saying, no matter what,
that's self-respect
I fuck with
though.
This nigga, right, wrong, left, or right. So when you cross me, that's the thing. No matter what you do or how you do other people, the second you do it to me, then it ain't no coming back. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people all the time, the worst thing you could be in the world is a thief. Because anything I got, if I really want to have it, you heard me, I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, if you want to speak biblically, stealing is the root of every fucking sin. You know, when you kill somebody, you stealing their life. When you fuck somebody old lady, you stealing their wife. You doing it's the root of something.
Or you can be like Judas.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to tell people, you know, if I fuck with you 100, it ain't nothing you can do until you know that can do that. You know what I'm saying? I'ma always fuck with you. But the second you show me something from that 100 that I gave you, that I'm opening myself up so you can have. The second you show me that you ain't 100 for me, or it's anything that's gonna negatively impact me, I cut y'all. We ain't gotta talk. I got people. I know people right now probably wonder why I ain't called them in 4 years because you fucked over me. There's no reason to talk. You thought it was cool, but I didn't, so I left it be.
So Hustla, the panel and jury, let me ask you a question. It's kind of fucked up, but you know it's gonna make sense in the end. Can you trust a nigga who is still a candy bar?
Fuck.
No, you can't. To be true, you really can't because a nigga will really steal some shit.
And the reason why I asked that because I went through a situation where I had a so-called friend who used to steal petty shit like gravy packs out the grocery store. You know, candy bars, shit like that. And I realized that was a red flag to know this nigga can't be trusted.
Like, for example, like, nigga might steal something from you and you might not notice it, and nigga might be like, man, I'm gonna put this shit back before they notice it type shit. But nigga don't communicate with you at all, and then you so happen to just go there and make some, you know, shit happen in everyday life. And nigga still ain't tell you nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga ain't borrowed that bitch. Nigga stole that bitch.
Nigga stole it.
And you know what I mean?
But you see him steal other shit, so it's kind of like.
My thing is, if
would you really put it past him?
Yeah, well, my whole thing is
you're not supposed to put nothing past nobody.
But if a nigga steal, he'll.
That's why you give. And that's why I agree with her because you give. I respect people. I respect people enough. I give people enough. I'm cordial enough to respect myself because I want that to be reflected towards me once I give it. Like because like if I'm respecting the whole situation, there's been times where I didn't been into it with such and such, and I could have made the situation all bad but instead of me having this, like I have the self-respect enough to like. If I'm where I'm at and it's like a real business or some shit going on, I'm upset about something or something really fucked up, I'm gonna respect myself enough to not, first off, not let you disrespect me. I'm not gonna let you disrespect me, but to second off, like I'm not gonna jeopardize nothing else that's around me and shit that's I probably could have in the future. Because future relationships, you don't never know who in that building.
Yeah.
You know, you never know who around you that's probably observing you, watching you, and not even watching you, but
all the time.
Just who around. Like you never know who got ranked to help you up, who could be that next bridge. Not even saying you probably looking for that, but at the same time, like who don't go through life without help? Later. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so it's like you have to. I give enough rope for people to hang themselves. I'm gonna respect myself enough to not let you disrespect me.
So what do you think about people who play mind games who's smart enough to know I need to handle you a certain kind of way even though their intentions might not be what they try to make it appear?
Depends on what the situation is.
All right, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example of just how people play mind games. Okay. And how would you handle it? Scottie Pippen recently came out and told a story about how him and Michael Jordan used to bet on the halftime mascot race. And what happened was, what Scotty didn't know was, Mike used to go to the arena early in the day and watch the rehearsal. And he knew who was going to win because it was fixed.
That's fucked up.
So what happens is, during halftime, Mike would be like, I bet you 20 grand that blue going to be red.
That ain't his friend. Wow. That's fucked up.
Sleazeball.
That's so fucked up.
So is it really sleazeballing?
No.
Because that's petty bets that we do all the time.
It's only sleazeball.
That's petty bets. That's petty bets. That's like that's like on a football team. That's like a football team, like a coach. That's just like a coach. If you watch the highlights if you watch the highlights from the team that you about to play, and you know this or that about them, they weaknesses and that. And you attack that full on, that's not you. And you betting on that?
Hold on. Let me clarify something.
I bet they're going to do it.
Let me clarify something.
And you bet somebody that they don't do that?
Let me clarify this though.
He knew
it's fixed though.
It's fixed. So it's not like it's a bet, a chance where it's 50-50 that you can win or I can win. No. He already know who's going to win the race.
Because he went to the arena early that day and watched the rehearsal. So it's like wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he already know the outcome. So he betting with the knowledge that I already know I'm going to win because I seen the nigga who gonna win and practice.
He bringing a bet to your face.
It is right. My thing is like foul only because if that's your dog, you're not gonna do that to your dog.
On God, you're not.
You see what I'm saying? Now, if it was Coach or some nigga you don't fuck with, you know what I'm saying? It was somebody you like, man, look, I bet you 20 grand. You know what I'm saying?
And this is the thing. Mike did this to Scotty about 3-4 times.
Yeah,
Scotty
so he was bamming that nigga. It was straight. Booty, no grease.
And then on top of that, he knew that Scotty was being underpaid on top of all this. So Scotty wasn't even making the kind of money that Mike was making anywhere near.
So basically, he was greedy and selfish and in it for himself.
Being a sleazeball. He knew.
I don't know.
Man,
he was, but at the same time, it's like.
I mean, you gonna hit
at the same time, it's like, hold on, it's like the same time. You gotta think about the type of player Michael Jordan was, like the type of person he was. The type of basketball player he was. No, I'm not saying that. But you gotta think about it. He was always the first to lead, the first to be there and the last to lead. Yeah. So you gotta think about that. He gonna see a whole bunch of shit the niggas not gonna see because them niggas probably fucking around with their money, doing this or that, and not really at practice. A lot of niggas skip practice. A lot of niggas can't see that. I'm just saying though.
No, I get what you're saying.
I'm saying though.
The only issue I have.
I'm saying that shit. If it's your dog, you're not supposed to rig him like that. If that's your dog, you're not supposed to rig him like that.
That's my only issue.
If that's your dog, you're not supposed to rig him like that. Period.
You can be the first in and the last to leave, and you can watch all that shit. But you don't. If that's your dog, like you say, that's your dog.
Yeah, but is that really his dog, or that's just his teammate?
Really, it wasn't his dog.
Or that's just his teammate?
Scotty probably thought that was his nigga though.
Yeah,
Scotty probably thought that was his nigga because he
So,
probably alright ass nigga.
so once again,
You know
is
what
that a
I'm saying?
mind game to make you think a nigga
That's
is your
still a
nigga?
mind game.
Yeah.
That's still a mind.
It's still a mind game, but you gotta think about it. Like if you green, you just green.
Now that's true.
So let me ask you this.
Like,
Hold on.
You
So are
green,
you
bro.
a bad person to take advantage of people you know
No,
are green?
it's not. I'm not saying take advantage of people, but I'm saying if you green on shit, like I'm not saying like take advantage of them, but like damn, like nigga, you ain't know.
I mean, I think
Nigga, how you not know that this shit is rigged? Like,
it's still
So if somebody gave
like
you-
wrong though.
like how you not know this though?
Because you're trying to say, oh, Michael had the same opportunity to go watch and see what they was doing. but
I'm saying
Michael
Scottie
was
Pippen
not
has the
doing
same
it.
opportunity.
But Scotty didn't
Oh,
know.
well,
You know what I'm
Scotty had the
saying?
same
Still-
opportunity.
Still,
Yeah,
it's
he had the same
like
opportunity, but if that's your dog,
right. It's
If that's his dog, but but the question is, is that really your dog? That's not his dog, so that's why he was doing the shit that he was
But go back to
doing.
the original question.
To the back question
To the
that
mind
do
games.
you really fuck with a nigga if
That's
you
mind
doing mind games?
Oh,
with a
no,
nigga?
then I'm-
No, you don't.
Mike
No, you don't. But sometimes
So
like,
how
you
do
gotta.
so
Sometimes
how
you
do
gotta test
hold on.
niggas.
So how do you confront somebody you find out they're playing mind games with you now?
You just do it.
How? Because there's so many built up emotions. You probably already was thinking like you probably this nigga probably playing all that type of.
So let me ask you this: in that scenario,
It's like a mad day situation. Then that resolves the violence.
So let me ask you this:
The violence
If you
It
Scott-
solves a lot of problems, but
if you
but
Scottie
internally
Pippen-
it don't.
if you Scottie Pippen, what do you do
Internally
in this
it don't.
situation?
And that's the cycle we need to fucking break. Because that don't solve everything. It makes shit worse.
Hold on, it's a time for it.
It makes shit worse. It makes shit worse.
It's a time for violence and it's a time for peace.
On
You know what I'm
God.
saying? It's always a time for something. You know what I'm saying?
But shit like
I
that,
ain't
it makes shit
going
worse.
around-
For that particular situation, it makes shit
In
worse.
that situation, well, it depends because, you know, Mike probably had it coming. A lot of niggas didn't like Mike. A lot of niggas ain't like playing with Mike. So
Oh,
Mike
God.
had it coming.
Oh,
you know
God.
What I'm saying? If a nigga, I know a nigga that got me out 100 bands on a fixed rate.
I'm fighting,
I
boy.
might have to slap him with the pistol once or twice.
But how can you blame somebody like if you willingly
No, you
betting with to do this shit?
But
The thing is,
It's common sense, like-
I can't get mad at the time that I was betting when I didn't understand it was fixed.
Yeah.
But when it came to the information that I know you knew it was fixed,
Yeah.
that's the line of disrespect
That's
that
the
was
problem.
crossed.
Yeah.
It was you knew it was fixed, and you played on my top because you knew it was fixed. So now I gotta slap.
Yeah.
At least that's the
He said, at least I gotta slap
I
you.
got to slap you. If
But shit, I don't know,
and then
bro.
from that point, it's
It
whatever.
really depends, bro. Like it really depends on all situations. Every situation don't resolve in violence. Don't need to be resolved in violence.
Nigga,
You know what I'm saying? Disclaimer. Put that at the bottom. Like we in Baton Rouge. Everything
get you out
don't
of
have to
100
resolve in
bands,
violence. Like we gotta put that message out there for sure. Like we got to. It don't matter like what the situation may be. Like sometimes
So
you
look,
just gotta really be more logical. You gotta be more open minded. Like
I know this is
you
pretty-
gotta think. Like my nigga, I ain't trying to cut you off, brother.
Go ahead,
but
go ahead,
you
go
gotta
ahead,
really
Lane.
think though. Like my nigga, like you gotta pay attention to the signs. Everybody ain't for you. Like a lot of people do play mind games, but goddamn, how long you gonna be like, man? I was in the blind all this time. I ain't see nothing.
Like you say,
I ain't see nothing. You can't be like, I ain't see nothing this whole time. I ain't see how the way he treated other players before he came to
But
me.
you know, some people is blinded by love because they believe in that. That's you know, it's,
Fuck love.
But you know, it's true. People feel like, man, that's my dog. I love this nigga. That's my dog. Yeah, I know he is. Matter of fact, let's use Jay-Z as an example.
Yeah.
We gonna,
'Cause I did see
with
that shit.
Dame, niggas, you can't have 20 niggas say you a snake, and then you know what I'm saying. Everybody be like, it ain't true. But 20 other niggas who really was around a nigga saying, oh, you a snake, he'll snake you for this. And then everybody else, oh, Jay ain't no snake.
So I'm saying, how did Scottie Pippen not see the signs?
No, you right. But what I'm saying is when a nigga blinded by love, like that's my dog, me and Mike come out here.
Or was he blinded because he was Michael Jordan?
You know, that's one thing.
Or was he blinded because he was Michael
But
Jordan?
That's true, because them niggas they didn't like playing with Mike. All the niggas said that.
Oh,
but
you
they
know what I'm
was
saying?
fans of Mike. So,
And then you gotta think about it. Michael Jordan daddy got killed while he was playing basketball.
You know what I'm
So a lot of people feel sympathy for him. Like,
I think a lot of people was fans of Mike, and that's the same thing with like Jay.
Oh, God.
They just be fans of a motherfucker.
oh God, so a lot of people overlook a lot of shit. They'll see it and they'll overlook it.
Because man, I'm a fan of this
Yeah.
motherfucker, and no way impossible that Jay out here scamming niggas and sliming niggas and stealing millions from niggas, because he's Jay.
Hey, look, I'm gonna bring up something in regards to that.
What up?
A lot of artists got conned and hustled out of money because I'm gonna just say it straight up and say it, like niggas like the game. But they'll DM a rap, be like, hey brother, I love your music, I think you dope. Man, send me $100, I'm gonna put you on my tape. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's a scam. That's a hustle.
Yeah.
But because people are fans of these rappers, they send this money thinking that's gonna give them a step closer to being a part of the movement.
No, it costs almost $200,000 to break an artist. So niggas just man, you know, you right. A lot of them niggas was fans of Mike, even though they played with Mike. You know what I'm saying? So even with Scotty getting, you know, jacked out of almost 100 bands, it at a point that what you gotta say that's on his body. But at a point of once you realize that a nigga knew what he was doing to jack you out of 100 bands, you might well walk high class and you might well say I'm a bitch on my back. Cause the nigga know, now I know you jacked. And what I'm gonna do about it?
How you not know that Michael Jordan already knows that he was a bitch ass nigga? Like, just think about it. Like, how you not know that Mike didn't already think that he was a bitch ass nigga?
No, what I'm saying.
Because certain people do take advantages of people.
Mike felt he was a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
That's why he did it.
Yeah.
But once I know, you know what I'm saying, that I know you that's how you felt about me. That you did that. You did that because you felt I was a bitch ass nigga. Now I gotta come see you because I ain't a bitch ass nigga.
Now you ain't a bitch ass nigga no more?
I can't be. No,
man, once you're a bitch ass nigga, you always a bitch ass nigga. Disclaimer.
Hold on. No. Because if you playing, that's what you think.
That's what I know.
Mike might think a nigga a bitch ass nigga. That don't make him a bitch ass nigga because he didn't know he was getting jacked.
Yeah.
Scotty ain't know the shit was signed up, was rigged. Scotty just was like, well, fuck it. Mike just got good luck. No, Mike robbing you. So when I found out that you think I'm a bitch ass nigga, I got to come see you.
So now you mad?
I wasn't a bitch then. So if I wasn't a bitch then, I ain't no bitch.
But my question is not saying if I'm not saying Scotty was a bitch. I'm not saying that. So Scotty don't.
Is he?
I still want to see
you know what I'm
saying? But I'm saying though, like, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, but how you not know if Jordan already see like characteristics like, man, this nigga Green is a bitch. You want to bet on this right quick? I mean, I didn't know that.
I say it's fucked up.
It's fucked up, but it's that really your dog.
We're gonna move on. I'm gonna give y'all one more time.
Shout out Scotty Pippen, man.
Even though it's old lady.
Shout out Future too. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Shout out Future.
Scotty might never made the March Madness, but his wife. So look, I got a question for y'all. What is your definition of simping? And can a man or a woman be a simp for another man or another woman?
Yeah. That's true.
Please tell me what the definition of simping is, because I don't understand.
Simping is like, bam, if I'm splurging on you or doing this or this or that, and you giving me the bare minimum.
No, I don't even call it.
That's simping.
I don't even call it that. I call it simping is when a nigga has no opportunity. He has no snowball chance in hell of getting some pussy, and he's doing above and beyond. He's buying lavish gifts, giving money.
That's still the bare minimum. So that's like the same thing.
I mean, no, the bare minimum is I might get some pussy. I'm saying there's no chance in hell he's gonna get no pussy.
It might be like
I don't friendship my way into no pussy though, because it takes too long.
Talk to him. Trying to talk to him.
Talk about talk to him.
Talk to him. We don't friendship no way no pussy. But first off, we can't leave that out. We gotta have some kind of connection. We have to be at least friends, some kind of way, but not like full-fledged friends. Like, we eventually fall in love on some movie type shit. Like, but if I was intentions, my intentions are to be with you. And
as a woman,
we gotta be cool with each other.
But what I mean is, as a woman, both of y'all know when y'all see a nigga y'all deal with, y'all know in y'all mind, I'm gonna fuck that nigga up now.
On God, talk to him.
So I'm really different.
Talk to him.
I mean,
Hold on. Kiana, is that
she
true?
Knows. What?
What he just said.
And
she know.
Hold on. She needs to answer the question.
Dun.
Answer the question. Do you know you?
I mean,
y'all.
So when you initially meet, do you be like, yeah, I'm gonna give him this pussy?
I won't
go that far. I won't go that far to say you gonna give it to him. But when you see a nigga,
it's a consideration. It's a consideration. It's a consideration.
Like if I see a fine ass nigga, yes, I'm gonna be like, I fuck him.
You know the niggas you will fuck and the niggas that you won't fuck.
Off the gate.
From my first glance. I do, but I don't admit it.
So what I mean by that, it ain't no way that a nigga can friendship his way into some pussy. Because a lot of times, if you
but that's where we're different though. Because if I looked at you and was like, I'm not gonna fuck you, but we have such an incredible vibe.
And it happens.
To me, that's sexy, and I'm okay.
And it happens.
Like exploring different realms.
That happens.
So how
but what I said was, it takes too long to friendship his way into.
Well, that's you.
If that's your intentions, that's what he's saying.
My
if that's
intentions,
what you saying, that wasn't the intentions. Like it just happened. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
He's saying if that's what I want, I'm not even gonna play no games.
I'm gonna tell you from the jump, like I'm trying to fuck. So, if you cool with fucking, we fucking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go as I'm fucking you fucking problem. We ain't doing that. But if you cool with fucking, then we fucking. But if you don't bullshit me around trying to make me feel like, well, you might smell the pussy 10 years from now. So keep on doing what you're doing, so you might see the pussy. I might slide and peek the pussy. I don't want to do none of that.
He said I might slide and peek the pussy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, I just don't want to fuck with you. And you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, alright, it's good, you know. If I fuck with you, I'm gonna continue to still fuck with you. But understand, I'm gonna fuck with you like I fuck with my friend. So like I be telling girls all the time, like, if you my friend, don't get mad when I don't call you for 5 weeks, because I don't call all my friends every day.
Oh God.
If you my friend, don't get mad when we go somewhere and you gotta pay for your shit. Because you my friend. I don't pay for my dog shit. Unless I call my dog like dog,
and he say he can't do it, bro. I got the women that come and choose me. They be like, I don't even like light skinned niggas.
But I mean,
so it's like,
but you right but they go back to what I was saying. A lot of women from the second they see you, they know if they want to fuck you or not. You see what I'm saying?
A woman always knows.
It don't stay in the play. It's just like sometimes the first thing we think, but it's not the whole like.
This is not. I
know if I could possibly fuck you or not.
My thing is, y'all know every man want to fuck y'all. So that dynamic ain't in play with y'all, cause y'all know a nigga will risk it all for the drunk chick behind the dumpster. You see what I'm saying? Because
hey, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Especially for the women. A lot of times y'all be saying like certain dudes, that's y'all friend, that's y'all brother, whatever else. Are you willing to take the challenge?
Of what? Fucking my friend?
No, let me tell you what the challenge is. Send them the text message and said, you know what, let's fuck.
Like we got to this point,
Are you willing to take, and the reason why I say that because you're going to find out the truth if that's really your brother or not.
I've been waiting for this girl. You just
if I sit there and call you.
Ooh, I've been waiting for
it.
So are you willing? We gonna call this the truth challenge.
Come on. We're on some real G shit. Like this for me, I can't speak for other women because I seen women and do this. But if I sit there and call you my bro or my homie, I ain't looking at you like that. You not getting the pussy and we ain't crossing those lines like that. I don't give a fuck if your feelings change. You not feeling like that.
You might feel like that. You might feel like that.
That's what I'm saying. You have women who will be like, oh, that's my bro. She fucking them. That's different.
What he's saying is, if you text them niggas that you say call your bro, with your understanding,
see what their reaction will be.
They're gonna say, not what you do. What they gonna do? What they gonna do is they gonna say,
that nigga gonna say,
where you at? That nigga gonna ask you where you at.
That nigga gonna drop it.
Nigga gonna ask you where you at.
If y'all ain't blood related and y'all ain't got no really relationship, any nigga gonna say that.
So that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying that goes for that woman to keep that shit in line. That's all at the end of the day. That woman, a man gonna always pull his dick out and ready to fuck.
Of course.
Not always.
Man, get the fuck.
Cause that ain't easy to get. Ain't easy to get, not easy to fuck. You heard me? Ain't easy to get, not easy to fuck. You heard me? I'm
ready.
I'm picking with my women. Because like we said, all pussy is not good pussy.
True. But
You heard me? Like the pussy might even be good,
No, I'ma
but
say
you
this.
don't want the baggage that comes along with it.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
only reason I'm saying that is because it's all as a man, your nature is to go procreate and have.
On God, on God.
So that's why I say, at the end of the day.
On God.
I'm gonna draw down, because that's just a part of the game. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a part of the game.
You know what I'm saying?
Since that's the way you
He
feel.
gonna say it.
But that's how
He gonna say it, man.
That's why I'm like, Cinn, if I'm literally calling you my brother and
It's
my
not
friend,
gonna
that's
Oh,
all
God.
you
But I'm
are.
trying to get
Oh,
y'all.
God.
I'm
I
saying
feel
that
like-
y'all can feel like that. Y'all have no problem feeling like that.
One
But
man
how
shouldn't
he
have me
feel-
trying to do that.
So let me ask you
ulterior
this:
motive, I'm your brother.
can a man
when
really be
you just
friends
want
with a
me.
woman?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Like actually
Every-
really cool as a bitch.
Yeah.
I got a lot of
So you
female
don't have
friends.
no female friends that you just friends with that you
I got a lot of female
You
friends. And the
fucked up.
thing is, they
You
keep them more
fucked
realer
up.
than my nigga friends.
Fucked up.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like you need
Okay.
that.
I feel like it's possible.
Talk to
It's
him.
fucking possible.
Talk to him.
I really do feel like that's possible.
It is possible.
I'm
Hey.
It's
I'm
definitely
gonna say
fucking
this.
possible.
They keep them more
I got a
realer.
female friend, but all of them, and I do mean every single one of them.
fucked up?
If you give me a second, I'm fucking.
Hold on. Let me land on this.
Can I ask you this though? Can I ask you this? Would you risk that friendship?
Of
No.
course.
So look, hold on, y'all. So,
I can't do it, bro.
Hold on.
I can't do it, bro.
I'm gonna ask you a question because of what you said.
That ain't his friend.
So now you gotta answer this question.
That is my friend.
You
Because,
re-
no, that is my friend because I've already established the ground rules of the truth. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and be pretending like I don't want to fuck. Because I'm like a certain type of woman. All my female friends know this. All my girlfriends know what kind of women I deal with. All my girlfriends, when I dealt with them, I tell them, look, I talk to other women. It is what it is.
So basically,
So hold on. So let me ask you this.
you're only
Hold on.
befriending certain type
Hold
of
on,
friends.
y'all.
that you're gonna
Hold on.
fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
Yeah.
gotta have a bullet in the chamber. Therefore, if she in my phone, she can get the bomb.
He only living
He told up.
He's single, y'all.
He
No,
told
but
up.
what I'm not
He
finna
told
do
him
is-
fuck
This man is single. Disclaimer, he is single,
I'm
y'all.
not single. That's the crazy.
This man out.
Now he got an old lady.
He knows.
Oh, lady.
But
Hey.
I lay down ground rules for the people I deal with.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Yeah, y'all got
I've been
some-
knowing this brother
hey,
for a
you my
long
lady
time.
and whatever, but
And he
I
been
got
living
some
like
friends
this,
that I
y'all.
pop up.
He know of all people. That's my thing though.
You toe up.
I tell the truth. So
He has an international.
You tell your truth.
No, I tell the truth. So
So-
in the situation, in my situation, it's the truth.
bro.
If I be with you, understand.
That's why he believe his word law.
So look, it's one thing. Hey, hold on, y'all.
Traditional.
It's
And
one
that
question I
accepts
gotta
that.
ask you. Cause you said any female friend you would knock them off, knock their ass off. So Miss Ella May, you know what I'm saying? You friends with an elderly lady. You gonna knock her ass off?
You know who I'm talking about.
That's why I didn't say her name. So you knocking off old women and everything. You friends with her. So let me ask you this: you ain't never had a female friend at a job or something that where
Stop
you
playing.
cool. You know.
So ladies, if you don't want to get fucked, don't be friends with him because he probably thinks.
Hey, look, if you friends, hey, no, let me rephrase this saying. If you friends with him, ladies, if you friends with him, prepare to get your ass knocked off.
That's in the back of his head. He already think about that.
Hey, don't fuck with that man. You don't want to fuck
That
with
was the
him.
motherfucker to be his
Keep it
friend.
real. I'm just a friend.
I'm not gonna want fuck.
Hey, don't put that nigga
But I'm
grease on.
saying, man,
So let me ask both of y'all.
are you seriously genuinely my friend?
Yeah.
Are you seriously genuinely my friend?
Yes.
Ew. Man, no, fuck
How
all
am
that.
I genuinely your friend? if I'm telling
Because you will risk the relationship
so
for
hold on.
sex.
How you not know she going through something and she
You
probably be
will
like,
risk the relationship
on some crash
for
out
sex,
shit, like,
man.
nah, I can't let you do that, bro.
Son, you would know.
Somebody had to set the boundaries.
I'm about to ask you a serious
And that's what
question.
I'm saying. You ain't got no boundaries when it comes down to
He
that.
said, fuck
What
that.
I
My
just
friends
said
wanna
was-
fuck, we fucking.
What I just said was, when I deal with
Don't let you be fine.
I let it be known where I stand.
Yeah.
100%. This is me.
You my friend, but I'll fuck you.
No.
Damn.
What I said, if you my
Let him
friend and you give me the opportunity to pop you off, I'm doing it.
So I'm
Look,
hold on.
The dynamic of the relationship.
So let me propose this question.
Does it matter?
He's only friends with women that he's attractive to.
Huh?
You're only friends with women that you're attracted to.
That's what it sounds like.
Fuck no.
No, I'm saying in
That's
this
what he's
situation.
saying.
Oh, him?
That's what it sounds like. That's what you're saying. Yes. He's only friends with women he's attracted to.
And I can talk to you.
Basically, he said this for he only got bad bitches.
Shit, no.
No, I ain't said it.
That's what I'm saying. Men
But
can
you're
be
knocking
friends
ass
with
off.
females. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie. Like, don't take this wrong to all my female friends that see this. But some of them are ugly. Like
so you ain't
all black
them.
women are beautiful, but some of them they just not my type. I'ma say that. They just not my type. They not ugly because they beautiful because they my friends. And I'm supposed to always empower them and uplift them. But at the same time,
that nigga hustles.
He just saying
like I'm not about to fuck with that because at the end of the day, that could jeopardize a lot of shit.
You're only befriending women you're attracted to.
Because like think about your friends. Think about all the baggage that come with your friend.
You right.
Now think about I think about all that baggage coming on with you if you start fucking on them. Are you ready for that?
What is the dynamic of the relationship?
That nigga said he's slanging that man across the nation. He said, fuck it.
He said he want all the baggage on all the kids.
Yeah, what if like y'all can't even, you know, showing it for the
But he's also the brother that said he take the 200 bodies over the six kids.
That was a completely problematic conversation. I'm not surprised.
I agree with you, my nigga.
Like,
I understand what he was saying.
I agree with him with that too. He the original nigga that was on the show with that question. I stand with that nigga on that one.
If I'm fucking with you, and I understand, see, I think what the disconnect come in is as a man, I think like this, and as a woman, you think like that. As a woman, you're thinking about the dynamic of the relationship.
Because we really friends, man.
You thinking about all of that.
Because they're emotionally invested.
You invested in me as a man. I'm looking logically. I'm dealing with my nature the way that my nature is. My nature is to go out and pop
and make.
That's what it is. That's what I was put here on the planet for. That's what all of us were put here for. To have, you know, we were put here to fuck and eat and be good.
What if you already have a person though? Like you say you have a girlfriend, right? So is your motive still the same with like your friends who are girls?
My old lady, I tell
like, are you even friends with them?
What you mean?
Are you truly their
friend?
Man,
if I was your old lady, you can't have no friends the way you talking.
Oh no. See, that's the difference.
The way you talking, I'm your only friend.
But then you wouldn't want me if I was your only friend. You would be like, this nigga ain't got no bitch.
Oh God, he need to get a life.
Why this nigga always?
Man, this nigga, am I the only one
in the house? This nigga always. No, you don't want me.
That's why sometimes I be just going ghost. I just leave or I just disappear. And sometimes you gotta wonder about a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put something on your brain. You know what I'm saying?
The women that I deal with understand. Look, I talk to other women. Know why? Because at the end of the day, you're not turning down 1 million niggas.
I talk to other women, but it's a possibility if they want to throw their coochie at me, I'm going to take it. And
I told girls that, and you know what I say, that's your choice to stay or go.
You ever heard?
Damn.
That's your choice.
But you going to still do what you going to do.
Because this is not, when I'm ready to do something different, I'm going to do it. Because I'm a man. I accept the consequences
Shout to the
of
rock.
shit that I do. You see what I'm saying?
Can you smell what the tequila is cooking?
If you don't want a nigga who talk to multiple women, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to do it respectfully. I'm not going to be sitting in your house texting bitches and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I go outside, I go down the street, I do whatever. But I'm going to be respectful about it. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to, I can't stop you from doing it either.
Yeah.
Women to do it. Why they sitting by you?
So my thing is,
women care are heartless.
If you
push them to that point.
I'm extending the same thing to you. You see what I'm saying? So understand that it's not a one-sided proposal. It's, I'm going to do this. I know you're going to probably do it too, because you're not going to turn down 1 million niggas. No, I don't care how sexy I am.
It depends on the relationship.
So look.
Morris Chestnut come hit you up.
We're gonna pause.
You with the wrong woman. You with the wrong woman.
Look.
I ain't gonna lie, we with the wrong.
I was gonna wrap the show up, but I'm gonna ask this last question before we end. So let me ask you this question. You're on Instagram, you're a pretty popular person, you got tons of followers, a lot of famous people, et cetera, et cetera. Do you think it's likely, if you're in a relationship, do you think it's likely that because of your following and the people that's in your inbox, will you likely cheat?
I knew you was about to say that.
Yeah.
I knew you.
If you knew he was about to say it, then answer the question.
Man, I feel like, man, no. If you faithful, you faithful. You know if you faithful or not. That's your decision at the day. You know who you are. So stop saying shit like that. No, I don't believe that. No,
I don't believe that. No.
So let me ask you this.
No.
So let me ask you this.
The New Orleans came out of her just now.
If you got a million niggas in there, ain't one of the million niggas might be like, well, you know what?
If I got a nigga.
Man, look.
If I got a nigga,
I feel where your heart is in the right place about
he
this.
said I feel your heart is in the right. If I got a nigga,
That's why I threw it out there.
But you ain't turning down a million niggas every day. I don't care how many. I don't care. Like that's just that's.
So y'all don't believe. So basically, y'all don't believe that people can be faithful.
You're giving trust issues right now.
If you love me, right? If you
So you
love
saying nobody can be faithful?
No, what I'm saying is be honest. Because I can be honest about the situation.
That's what I'm saying.
If I got 20, 30 DMs from different women, I'm not going to sit here and say, well, I'm not going to answer none of them because I'm...
You don't have to answer. It's a choice.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything is a choice.
No, all I'm saying is, now you as women,
The hustle said blue check. He like, let me click on this and see what the blue check person talking about.
You still open them, but do you have to respond?
Fucking Jay-Z hits you up, you see all these millionaire ass niggas, and then you coming home to me, and all I work is at the plant.
Oh God.
I'm not
That
saying
sound like self-esteem.
That's fucked up.
What I'm saying
Say that's fucked up.
What I'm saying is you not gonna turn down a millionaires to stay with old $28 meat.
Because of his money? But I got more morals than that.
I'm not talking even about morals.
You don't know your woman like
Man, that's basically, you said I'm gonna go cheat on my nigga because all these millionaires. I don't give a fuck about that nigga money.
Well, it could be a millionaire mentality. It ain't got to be money. It could be just
every woman has something that get them off. Some women it ain't about money. Some women it's about how many.
It could be the swole. You like swole niggas. He might be the swollest nigga in the world.
Exactly. He might be the swollest nigga in the world. My only thing is this. I know it sounds bad.
You don't believe people could be faithful?
I know it.
I know it sounds bad, but it be
You don't believe people could be faithful because you can't be faithful.
No, I can't.
You know
be faithful
what? What we see in others is what we see in ourselves.
I know I can be faithful because I have been faithful. So don't try to say I can't be faithful.
Don't try to tell them.
Let's talk about this choice.
My choice
Let's talk about this choice.
My choice is.
How you do it? You do this?
Going to blue.
All this?
Guys.
All this?
But
That's when it get real.
It gets
like
real.
I always said, when I say what I'm going to do, I've already accepted the consequences of coming on with it. So when I tell women, look, I talk to other women, I deal with other women, I've already accepted in my head, you might not want to stay.
Okay.
So if you don't want to stay, I'm not going to force you, baby. There go the dog. I love you.
Damn, this nigga cold.
I love you,
This
but
nigga
I gotta
cold.
do because at the end of the day,
This
that's
nigga
the truth.
so cold.
That's the truth. There go the dope. That's what
That's the 80 baby shit.
That nigga
No,
cold.
it's just the truth though, man. Because at the end of the day, I've already laid out the guidelines, and this the whole point. I keep trying to get both of y'all to understand because I understand.
I
as
understand,
women,
though.
y'all be
I do
emotionally
understand.
invested. But the truth is, I've already laid out. You can do the same thing.
I just want better for you.
You see,
What my brother here trying to explain to y'all is he trying to give you, he trying to enlighten you. He's trying.
That's what I'm getting.
avoid getting hurt. But I'm saying, if you know the truth from the jump, you already know exactly to the extent of what's gonna happen.
So what
Hey, cause look, if you know you with a whore,
Don't get mad when you see her on the corner.
yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, you're just giving like trust issues.
It's
at
not
the
true.
moment.
It's
And you're giving
How-
traditional.
well, it's an
And it's like, I
elevation.
need you to open up. You
But
real locked up.
What I'm
And
saying
it's like,
it's actually
you need
an
to open your
elevation
mind.
trust. It's actually a level but beyond it. Because at the end of the day, is I gotta just say you have the option. It's not like
You have options,
But it's not like I'm holding you in and holding you behind the gate while I lock the gate and go out in the free world.
That's what
So you
what
want
I said
you-
is the
Wow.
gate open.
Damn.
Do what you do.
So
Because at
look.
the end of the
Well,
day-
if that's your guidelines already, when she talking to you and you laying that out, that's different. I understand
And
what
once
you're
you
saying.
accept that, you understand. You have the same power I have. If you want to go talk to 20 niggas, that's your business.
So look, I'm sorry
And
to tell you this, but
you right out
this has been the longest episode of Just Landed ever. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna Based off the reviews of this show, we're gonna bring back this panel for another discussion. So what I'm gonna do, I'm sorry y'all, we're gonna have to wrap it up. Go ahead and let people know where to find y'all at.
Lord.
Because, hey man, hey, look, shit. Man, look, I couldn't even crack no jokes. That nigga Hustla was just, I was like, shit. I know it's a Sunday, but man, right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I'm telling you, boy, you about to be a star. Yes, indeed. So look, Kiana, tell me where they can find you at,
Yeah, you can find me at @factis_fiction. I hope Joe puts it down here. And you can slide into my DMs because I'm single.
Yeah.
But I have options as a hustler. Clearly does have options. So.
Period. Snap.
Nigga ain't playing.
Look at you, bro. Look at you, bro.
Alright, again, my name Drew Major. You can catch me on Instagram, Ganger Brother, GANGABROTHER, Twitter _Weed Brownies, Drew Major on all platforms. Go check out my new recent single, Exotic, and I got another single coming. I'm just dropping back to back. Stay tuned and check me out.
All right, I'm Cinn the Superstar. You can follow me on Instagram at CINNHANKTON. And like I said earlier, please go check out my latest single, Occupy Me, on all platforms. Okay, we ain't limited over here, baby.
Come on now.
Yeah.
And I'm Hustla, aka AG. And his Instagram is THA_A_GI.
Why you gotta think about it?
Yeah, because I'm
Hey, look, I think I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what I'm starting to notice. I think we got a new rivalry on the show.
Yeah.
I think it's Hustla and Kiana. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're gonna do. We might set up a versus battle.
Damn.
And get this popping. So look, you can follow me on MySpace at
Not MySpace. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You can find me on MySpace. Also, make sure to subscribe to my OnlyFans page.
Oh God, and we still active on Bebo.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Follow the antidote. Follow everything we doing, man. You know, go watch us on Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV, YouTube,
Amazon.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. Hey, man.
Stay tuned
This was an interesting episode. I hope y'all liked it.
And shout out to The Rock.
Man.
That's what we've been sipping on this
whole
whole
let me get a shout out to my nigga
Shout out to I Got Trace in the building. You heard my dog was smashing the plate over there.
Yeah, that nigga
crazy.
Hey, I know y'all heard that. I know y'all heard that storm in the background.
He a whole move.
He walking circles. He heard it so.
Oh man, so yeah, man, we out.
And we
man.
shout out to y'all, man. Shout out for y'all to tune in and checking everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the antidote. Shout out to everybody that's a part of everything that's going on right now. Shout out to the world. Shout out to black people. Shout out to black excellence. Just shout out to the world. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Well, yeah. So look, man, we gonna go ahead and roll on out because we actually gotta feel some I Got Drake and niggas already drunk.